Papa Squat, coming at ya. I'm doing another video because one of the ones I reviewed, Stout Street, 12 Stout Street? 21 Jump Street. No. Uh, I'm completely, you guys know what it is. Stout Street from RX Poppy. And it got a copyright claim, so there you go. So instead, I'm going to do a song by Summrs, and hopefully this won't get blocked, and it'll go out. And then I want to do a song that hopefully is going to be a little happier, because I don't want to listen to all sad music. This is Perfect Timing from Summrs. I believe it is off of his newest album, Fallen Raven. Is that right? Yeah, Fallen Raven. And really liked what I've heard on there so far. And if I am remembering correctly, Fallen Raven, what song did I do off of there? Was that, not that one. Summrs, Swing Your Pole, and I think Dear Mom was on there? Yeah, I think so. So far, two great songs, and very curious about this one. And somebody else had also recommended FTW, so I'll probably do that in the next few days. Hello, kitten. But right now, we're going to do Perfect Timing, and it is 2 minutes and 8 seconds. A lot of really short songs today. And let's go. This is brand new, so it very well might get blocked. Who knows? Cat, are you going to cause trouble here? Yes? Come on. Go. Don't stand on my keyboard. Let's go. Perfect Timing. Summrs. Brand new.
What do you desire?
That's cool looking.
I be on my thighs bad. We on perfect timing. We on perfect timing. Little baby so refining. No, she really want it, but she can't have it. My niggas clutch on plastic. Nigga, what's happening? I'm in my bitch, no seatbelt in a motherfucking Fomatic. Yeah. Bring out miss you. I look at my neck every day while I got your name tatted. If I lift the window, then I drink, I'll let them have it. Yeah. My life like a movie scene, cinematic. Yeah. Money fan. I'm not worried about him, he a fan. Still screaming free my dogs out of the can. Boo called me yesterday, he doing good. He asked me how I'm doing, I say good. He said that play, turn him to wood. I said I love it, bro, yeah, as you should. He told me hold it down, he coming home. Okay, now let me get back in my zone. I'm eating good and my money long. I got this bitch giving stupid down. I'm with my niggas if they right or wrong. I'm in my high rise writing songs. I'm just playing out right. Hella cares.
It's so funny. This is all just him talking about his life and the stuff that he's going through, and it sounds good. I think a lot of this music starts to sound a little bit the same just because it has the same sort of like layering of beats, and the sounds don't necessarily match up. But even so, every song is unique. Talking about his grandma Brenda, who passed away, who obviously was really the subject of the song Dear Mom, and it's just, and it's so amazing to see him. Clearly he's not done, right, processing the whole grief over his grandmother's death and everything that happened around that. And I mean, there were some, one song in particular I think was really rough, but this sounds like almost like he's like, hey, it sucks that you passed, but I'm still living my life, and I'm moving on. Not moving on. I'm moving forward. I still have to live here. I still have to do stuff. I have the lyrics over here, so I'm kind of looking at that, and I mean, and that's basically what he's saying. Bug called me yesterday. He's doing good. Asked how I'm doing. I said good. He said that play turned him to a wood. I don't know what that means. I said, I know, big bro. Yeah, you should. So, it's so great. It's so great. He's living his life in public. That's what he's doing with this. He just is. And this is how he deals with his life. And great. It's great, because then he makes awesome music and we all get to listen to it and we all can identify with parts of it, right? We're not going to identify with... So it's so good. It's so good. And he's so... Like, all of these people who are making this music that's so personal, it's just an incredibly brave thing to do, to put yourself out there. Or... probably like me, and I talk about this stuff too, I think it's important to talk about. You're not alone if you feel like shit. You're not alone if you feel sad. You're not alone if you feel angry or pissed off. Everybody feels this stuff, just nobody talks about it, and it's just ridiculous. I was talking to somebody today at work, or yesterday at work? Yesterday. And they asked me how the weekend was, 4th of July weekend. I said, oh, it sucked. Because I don't have a wife, I don't have kids, I had nobody to do anything with. Not entirely true. I started seeing somebody and we went out over the weekend and that was awesome. We had a great time. But, like, it's not the 4th of July weekend that I want to have at 52 years old. This is like the 4th of July weekend I should be having in my 20s. It just is not what I want right now. And guess what? I wasn't going to say, oh, I'm fine. Because I'm not fine. I don't like this. It sucks. And that's what he's doing. It sucks. My grandma died. I loved her. I think it's his brother. Maybe Bug. I don't know if that's his brother or just a really good friend or whoever. But he's just trying to live his life and get shit done and try and be happy. And I mean, thankfully he at least doesn't have to worry about money, or hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he's not getting ripped off by his business people. Like, hopefully he has people he can trust. Because at least he'll be set up, right? He'll be able to get by if things go badly, and he doesn't have to worry about where his next meal's coming from, or if he can make rent, which is really a more realistic thing to be worried about. And I mean, just, I don't know. All this stuff is just so, like, it's not disheartening. It doesn't make me like, oh, we're all just screwed. Like, that's not how I feel. It just sucks that so many people go through this, and it's all so fucking preventable. It's just ridiculous. And it really sucks. And this is me being selfish. It sucks for me because all these guys, 20-ish years old, they could be my kids. And it sucks that there are people out there who have had kids who have had to go through terrible things that I would have loved to have been there. You know? And maybe that won't make sense to people who are a lot younger, but I'm never going to get that chance to do that. It's just not going to happen. It's not. And I'm not totally at peace with that, but it sucks to hear people who've had so much pain already in their life at 20. Man. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to back up a little bit because I've completely lost track of the song at this point.
I'm in my high rise, writing songs. I'm just playing out right. Hella carrots on my neck, they bite. Hella carrots on my wrist, they bite. I hate people that just follow hype. Hyping these pussy niggas like they nice. I really just listen to them till I drop. Shout out her scissor, he just shook the walk. None of this clean, just behind drop. That a Glock on the streets came with no box. Start worrying about me, I ain't cut my locks. I fuck up a bag, I do that a lot. They talk niggas at the fucking beat.
Got a nice car. Yeah. Oh, Goyard. Yeah. All right. Yeah, someone corrected my pronunciation. I was saying Goyard, and it's Goyard apparently. Um, really good. Why didn't I see the Swing Your Pole official music video? What the hell did I react to? That's weird. Why wouldn't that come up in a certain... Anyway, really good stuff. I really like Summrs, and again, I just remembered this in Dear Mom. That was a much more in Swing Your Pole. It was a much more solid sounding song, and so is this. This is a very anchored song. It's not quite so much as Swing Your Pole, if I'm remembering correctly, but nowhere near as diffuse as Dear Mom was, and that's definitely a good thing. Yeah, this album is really good by him. This Fallen Raven, really good. And I've heard only 3 songs off of it, but I don't think it has a ton of songs, and they've all been great. I mean, they've all been absolutely worth listening to, 100%. Absolutely. God, I hope this guy's life gets better, and I hope he is able to deal with his grandmother's death, and now add fame on top of that. It's just going to get complicated, and he probably doesn't have all the tools he needs to manage a business, to manage his money, to manage his life, to manage the fame, to manage the women, to manage the guys, to manage his friends who are all going to be asking him for shit and feel like they have some right to some of it, which I completely understand. I think I have friends who help me out, who I have been friends with for 30 years, and if I suddenly came into money, I would be helping them out just like they help me out. And that's important to do, but you can't let yourself get taken advantage of. And when you start with very little, and I assume he started with very little in terms of money and resources and things like that, and then you get a ton of it, you have no idea how much that actually is, and what it means, and what you have to do with it, and the fact that you have to keep track of it, and you have to pay taxes, and you have to, all this crap that's a pain that creative people are not good with unless they're also organized people. And a lot of times creative people are not organized people, and then you have to trust, and trust is hard when it comes to money. And God, I hope all these guys, 1, are healthy, 2, are successful, 3, find people that they can trust, both to be their friends and to be their business people, right? Like, if any of you become famous for any reason, if you don't trust someone, get rid of them. Just do it, because you can't. If you can't trust them, then you can't predict what they're going to do, and they're going to screw you. That's just human nature. If you feel like you can't trust somebody, get rid of them. Or confront them with it and be like, I just don't trust you with this. We got to do something about it, or you have to prove somehow. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to that. I don't know the situation, so obviously, because I'm making it up. But don't keep people around you who are going to take advantage of you because you love them and they love you. No. Yeah, just be careful. Oh, man. I'm very happy to see this guy a little bit happier, though. Because it seems like he is, and it seems like he's feeling okay, even if he's not 100% there, right? Good stuff. I really like Summrs. He is so growing on me. Like, as an artist, as a creator, as a person, as, all that stuff. He really seems like he could really break out into something amazing. And I don't know what that would require him to do, and I don't care if he does it, because I like him the way he is. So, Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.